We survived the horde and grabbed the loot, and now I am just overwhelmed. There's so much stuff we've got to do to pack everything up and get the hell out of here. And after seeing the reports back on the corruption flowing from the forest biome over to the desert, I just don't want to be caught up in it. Okay, I got to slow down and think here. We got to make sure that we have the 4x4 crafting up. We've got to get all the workstations broken down and taken out of here, and we got to carry as much as possible. So there's the 4x4. We'll start loading this puppy up with things. We're going to be doing laps back in and out of the base. We need to grab those dew collectors, but we'll come back for those in a second. What to grab next? Let's snag the generator. We need to get the cement mixers. Then the chem station. We'll get the workbench absolutely last because we're still processing a few last things there. Inventory is about full, so let's run another load out to the Jeep. After this, we'll go ahead and pick up all the dew collectors. We're going to need those. I was taking note of the inventory that we had as I was packing things up, and we don't have near the resources I'd like to have, but we have a starting point for the next horde base as well as the next crafting base. With the growing block damage, we're going to take a bit of a gamble on this next one, so we'll be combining the horde in the crafting base, and we will have no fallback redundancies on this one. So resources and defenses on this next one are going to be key, so I'm going to grab the spotlights off the top of here. But my thought is we're going to be using turrets, electric fences, whatever other types of... And there's the increase in block damage up to 255%. This is why I'm afraid to stay any longer than a week. As things stand now, we're already going to be at 285% damage for the next horde night, and it's just going to get worse beyond that. So let's grab the last of the lanterns from here and head out. So now that we're all packed up and moving, I feel some of the pressure off of me. I'm sure we left tons of stuff behind that we're going to need, but there's nothing to do about it now, so we can only move forward. Honestly, I was expecting a countdown or something like that from Daemon, but so far nothing.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
That damn drone and its timing. Oh man. Well, I assume we'll get the cold reception as we cross the border that we anticipated. Goodbye, desert, and screw you, Daemon. So the map that we got from Ani showed that we kind of head down here towards Trader Jen, and then from there we're going to cut northwest. After seeing the map, I was trying to figure out the most optimal spot, and I think we're going to go with Trader Joel, kind of right smack dab in the middle, and we'll have access to several other traders. So the plan right now is to work straight through the night, see if we can clear out this spot next to Trader Joel's, and get ourselves a little home started. So I do have a base concept in mind, but we're not going to get to that quite yet. Instead, for right now, we're just going to clear... Oh, yeah. Inventory's a little full, so we need to actually scrap some stuff. We'll make a grill here in a second once we get the forges unpacked. Before we do that, though, we're going to need a place to put those forges. So what I'm going to do is push through and see if we can get the crafting portion of the base all set up, get all the inventory pulled out of the 4x4 and all set up in the base, so that at least we have a temporary place to work from. Now, to help with measurements, I'm going to slap down just some frame shapes here so I have an idea of kind of the center of the base and where we can get started. This should be the footprint of the crafting portion of the base, so we're going to go ahead and dig this all out to level things first, and then add in a foundation. Now in terms of concrete upgrades, we're only going to do the areas where we're stacking blocks on top that we won't have access to later. Now that the basic foundation is in, we'll start bringing up the pillars around the sides of the base. Eventually we're going to fully close this in and actually make it a drivable garage so we can drive in, drop loot off, and drive out. But again, for right now, we're just trying to get a platform set up so that we can unload all of our loot and get out to questing and gathering. Now that we've got support, we're just going to fill in the floor here. And then we're going to have to make a few corrections on the back side of the base. So this is actually where the fighting position is going to be. Eventually we'll have a huge pit below us and two wings that kind of wrap around this area and welcome the zombies in. Now we're going to go ahead and place a half wall around the three sides of the base, and this is so we can put in the crafting stations and all the storage and have it have some level of protection until we can totally close this all in. First things first, we're going to get a forge up so we can make nails, so we can make the rest of the storage boxes, because we didn't think about that before we left. So we'll get some building while the nails are cranking out. and then we will gradually add in the storage boxes as those are created. For now, we're not going to go too crazy on the embellishments, but I did want to have a nice big window in there so we have a little bit of natural light coming into the base. Go ahead and slap another lantern down. So the general format that I'm thinking here is on the right side of the base, we're going to have a spot for 2 workbenches, as well as all the cooking stations. On the left side of the base, we're going to have the forges, the chem station, and then the cement mixers. So ideally, this should provide us with pretty good workflow. So while we're putting this together, I'm going to start pontificating about how we're going to approach this week. So we're going to have burned a single day just packing up and essentially unpacking and getting the crafting portion of the base ready. So that's going to leave us with 6 days. Now, because we are only going to really get one shot at the horde here, we're going to want to front load resources, but I think we want to explore first. So we're going to do some quests with Joel, and then we're going to gather resources, and then we're going to do the horde base build, and then we'll end with quests as we have time. That way, if we've got to turn around and recover, get more resources and whatnot, we're in better shape. That, and on the day of horde, I want to actually pack the whole base up so we are ready to leave, assuming success. That way, once Horde Night is over, we can grab any traps that we have here that we want to take with us, and otherwise we can hightail it straight across to the wasteland. So I think we've got everything set up as much as we're going to do. We're going to switch back over to the motorcycle, head over to Trader Joel's, pick up a quest, check his inventory, and then figure out the plan of attack for resources. Man, Joel, can't you clean up around this place? You've just got these zombie hobos hanging out front. Hey, buddy. No vagrancy here. There we go. This guy's just chilling. Nope, he's not chilling. Alright. Joel, I'm coming in. Everything's safe out here. Alright, what do you got for me, buddy? Well, you got some clothes. We'll take all your books. Okay, hunting book. It's a bow book. Mod book. Ooh, there's a vehicle book. We'll happily take that. Alright, let's check your inventory first. And we don't really have much to sell off, and we forgot to bring money, but you do have vehicle books that we'll come back and pick up. Anything else here of interest? Some meat stew we'll probably snag. Nothing else really here. Maybe the cobblestone rocks. Pretty light right now. Let's go ahead and grab a quest from you. Do you have jobs? Ooh, those are all-night jobs. We'll take the mortician's house, though. That looks pretty close, and then probably the hybrid energy if we can slip it in today.
Help, friend. You the man.
Oh, well, thank you. So this is a pretty short ride across town, and it looks like there's already a few friends waiting outside the mansion here. We'll go ahead and start the quest and clean them up. Oh my, there's a bunch of them out here. Well, that was 3 strikes. All right, the last one worked, though. Goodbye, dear. Incoming puppy!
My senses have picked up
Outgoing
something.
puppy. Big Mama back, trying to take me out on a date again. Goodbye, puppy. Goodbye, Big Mama. Alright, Darlene's down. Nope, just kidding. She's back up. Man, all these zombies just going down and then getting right back up. Alright, into the house we go. Gotta go all the way up to the top. Normally birds or something. Nope, a white. I would have preferred a bird. Alright, down we go. Get a quick heal in. Ow. Oh, she got a good lick in on me there. I mean, not the good lick, but you get it. Alright. Nope. A little bit close quarters in here. Try to make sure that I'm not getting hit by that spit. Woo. Opened his mouth right up and shocked him right in the face. Okay. No one ever expects a turret dropped right in front of you while you're sleeping. And let's check these bookcases. Ooh, there's a vehicle mag. And one that we already got. Time to drop in. We're going to just drop that down there. Give us a little coverage as we're coming in. Alright, are we good? Alright, oh man, with that block damage, they just wreck doors. I'm used to having a few seconds to use the door and fight through it, but that is not happening. Okay, let's back up. Let them come to us. Okay, last one down. All right, back out through the window and across. Oh, there's the bird we were talking about earlier. Bird is down. All right. See if we can get him before he wakes up. Back out the window and around the side. I think we're straight downstairs from here. Yep. I don't even know if that was... I think that was someone who just snuck in. There's our satchel into the garage. Still got one behind us. Luckily the turret took care of it. Didn't have to worry about him. Back into the house and into the basement. Come on, there we go. Almost at the end here. No, this is a trap. Let's go ahead and get the turrets down here. We'll get Weller in the back, and then we'll put Tyson up front to smack them around as they approach. Oh, nope, they're right there. We'll get to that turret in a second. All right, there we go. We have our fighting position here. One turret to knock him down, the other to shoot him, and I'm just going to reach right over the top of the turrets and knock him into the walls. Trying to save ammo as much as possible. We went through a good deal of ammo before we got out here. All right, we've got a quest clear. We're going to go ahead and also chew up some of these bodies here, make sure that we get some extra brains and stuff like that for hobo stew. Take any of the extra fat. Also take all these curtains for cloth. And then I thought, wasn't there loot down here sometimes? Nope, not looking like it. All right, let's go grab the unloot. That's okay. I'll take the shotgun ammo. We're a little bit low there. Anytime we can avoid... Oh, all duplicates there. Don't really need that. All right, let's drop everything off in the drone. Snag that real quick. Go ahead and use the magic auger key. Someone is really angry out there. Or are they inside? I'm not sure. Oh, there's the increased block damage. We're up to 260% now. Oh, hello, sir. Double tap. All right. We're clear. We'll grab that one last shotgun parts out of here. Let's get back to the trader. We should be able to slip in another quest today. And then during the night, I think we'll go out and try to do some resource gathering. Hey folks, it's Echo here. Hope you enjoyed that episode. Sorry for the delay on these. My motherboard died and we had to rebuild the PC, so I was down for a little bit. But we are back, and I'm excited to get back into it. As always, huge thanks to my Patreon and Twitch supporters over here. Thanks, and I will see you all in the next one. Cheers all.